Hydration stations solve things, obviously, but I kind of like want a little more value here. Might just like, you know, do the cube and without any extra value, this should be a game over. Yeah. So I guess Demon Hunter is not like a huge problem. He had a dream, bro. He had a dream and I crushed it, right? Well, I was thinking about like multiplying a Zil, but it's a little, like, you know, AK. We cannot like kill it for 5 of ourselves because his board is too weak. Hello, welcome to the stream. Have you ever seen or even thought of the combo? Oh my bro. Who else would try it if not me, right? I'm showing it one time. That is how you win games right now. How are you doing there? This dude will have nightmares today. That was not even close, right? Top 100. So, today we are playing this deck, which is a new recent edition of a Taunt Druid. The whole idea of this deck is to pretty much gain an early advantage of you having all of those interesting Taunt minions in kind of like turn 5-7. You can get a Zilliax from a Tortollan, you can get Arkonite defense crystals cheated out with specifically Oaken Summons. Tortollan by itself can just, like, you know, get you pretty good Taunt minions overall, even if that is an Arkonite defense crystal. But the idea is that you have an early ramp up and you know, you can get on the board much earlier overall than the opponent, and that in a late game you might just like have 16 mana overall. If you're playing like for example Kil'jaeden against a Kil'jaeden, you having like 16 mana makes a huge difference, despite the fact that you can actually draw half of the deck, right? Like not half of the deck, but like draw a lot of actual demons that are huge overall if you have like enough cards left in your hand. But this Taunt Druid, you know, focuses on specifically winning out a mid game. Go into a late game, have all those like extra mana, extra draws, play a Kil'jaeden, have hydration stations that actually resummon Zilliaxes over and over and over again, Zislises, all of the good stuff overall that people like. So, you know, this deck is awesome by itself. A lot of people actually try it out. The win rate of it is something like 55% or something, like about that number. So as far as it is, like, let's give a quick shout out to all the sponsors out there who help, you know, with a coin on a Twitch and on a YouTube. You guys are awesome, and let's jump right in. So, Mr. Demon Hunter. I guess we're hugely unfavored anyway against like a DH. But we'll see what we can do, right? We can ramp up, at least. And die with Eonar, right? Ooh, and Cactus Construct is actually a huge difference. Gold nearby. This is, you know, this is fine. Let's do that. Let's ramp up here. The 4 mana extra. We can, like, you know, if he doesn't like play anything, we might just like destroy Malfurion. At least what happens. Let's hope he doesn't have anything so far. Might be the same. Okay, well, turn 3 pass. Interesting. Turn 3 pass. That is like, you know, that is what I like to see. Frost Lotus Blossom is blossomed, right? We have Mind Control tank, but he doesn't like play anything so far. Nightshade team, so that is a pain version. Okay. So I guess his whole hand is like in dealing damage, right? To himself. Do we need a ramp up here or hurl across Lotus Blossom? That's 7 mana action, for example. What do we do here? What do we do with that? What do we do with that?
What if?
I guess first Lotus Blossom will go a little better. We don't really need that much. That much armor without us actually having taunts on the board. Let's do the Frost Lotus Blossom here. Even though that I don't really like it that much, but you know. It's kinda like okay. Crystal Welder is actually pretty good. Because we will have like an Arkonite defense crystal here. But that is like unplayable specifically next turn, right? So if that is the case, my bomber is a little better. There's like 3 damage. Metamorphosis. Okay, let's see if there is some. Well, I guess it is not an updated version, right? I guess it is not an updated version. Oh, come on, kill him, thank you. Well, we have an Exodar. At least that happens for us, which is like, you know, decent so far. Well, he didn't have like, you know, hero power doubled, at least.
Witness
Zero Oracle.
arcane magic.
So what is that? Nice AT doesn't help so far.
Power magic.
Greedy, I like it. Greedy and I love it. That's too much damage. We need to remove an Oracle here. And you know, Arkonite Defense Crystal just like gives us an option here. Exodar might just like you know, do the trick, but after that a Hydration Station might just like win a game. The longer we are alive here. What is that name? I've seen this card only in a list of a fatigue, right? Of a fatigue demon hunter. Where is that? But I'm not sure like what he plays on. We'll see, I guess. Actually, T into a 6-8. Oh my. If you're actually dealing with those, and I guess you are, and it's really painful though. Hot calls, okay. Well, if only. Oh boy. Well, here you go. That's, you know, that's pretty decent. At least it is a board clear, right, for him. At least there is a board clear for him. Well, we have a lot of options here, right? A lot. We're kind of like at 29. Don't believe there's like any way he can kill us. Hydration Station solves things, obviously. But I kinda like want a little more value here. Kinda like want a little more value here. Might just like, you know, do the cube and without any extra value, this should be a game over. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I saw specifically. Without any extra value, that should be game over. Well, I guess that is why people actually love that stuff, because an aggro like this, like a demon hunter, cannot just like, you know, kill you easily with all of those Arkonite defense crystals. The only way for them to actually do that is for you to draw extremely bad. That is like, you know, that is like the whole point. Demon hunters actually want to find like druids on the ladder, obviously. Because a lot of the times those druids are like kind of like a Doomguard. You're killing them turn 5, turn 4, turn 5. And Doomguard might just like, without 3 turns of ramp up, into specifically a Doomguard out of like, I don't know, trail mix. That might not be the case for them to, you know, do something on the board against a demon hunter, whatever they do. And that might be enough. Mind control is extremely important against a warlock. You know, because that is probably like a death rattle shenanigan out there. And we need those death rattles for us, because we are running the same thing. Let's draw a couple cards here. Smoke set. Oh, okay. That's a little awkward though, because this deck specifically is designed to annihilate all of those armor-oriented decks so far. Because the snake bounces, it doesn't care about like our overall armor total. It only cares about our health total so far. So yeah, let's see what's up. It's kind of like a hand block, right? It was an Escalade package. I made a video about this deck. It falls extremely short against an aggro, because Escalades are a little slow so far. But overall, the deck was decent in how it played out. I kind of want to like to do 2 damage for him to actually trade into an Arkonite defense crystal. I know the whole idea for us is to mind control that city, but maybe I'll find a way to do that a little bit later. Plus, he doesn't have like minions on the board so far. End game for 4 or 5, okay. Cobble, fine. Fine. Another mind control attack, okay. Let's see what's up. Well, we found both of the mind control attacks. Like, is that the turn for Kil'jaeden? Or am I like extremely baited out there? I'm sure like that. Oh my, oh my. A Zil for us, oh. Interesting choice. What if we just like do a Kil'jaeden? Like we have everything we want. Like we even have one hydration station. Kil'jaeden is kind of like, you know, something. It's kind of like a pressure. We have a way for us to actually control the board. Huge minions is extremely, you know, painful for a warlock to deal with. The only thing that I kind of wanted, like, what, a second hydration station? Or do we like get an Arkonite defense crystal right away? Well, we don't really have like anything else to play. Fine, for the boys, for the memes, right? Let's go. It doesn't have a lot of pressure, which is decent. And we'll see what is up. Like, as I said, like, we have, like, every single one here. Pretty much.
Witness true arcane magic.
And that trades by itself. It doesn't matter so far.
How enigmatic.
Can play a Zil here. Oh my. That's pretty, that's a good boy. Right there. That's a good boy right there. How about a Zil? He doesn't have a way to unleash us, right? One poor. Like, let's say there's like a smokestack that gives him an escalate here. One poor, it's 5, and the bounce, so it's like 7 damage, right? Max to our face, like instantly. And he has like 9 damage on the board, so it's 16. So he misses like 3 damage here. Considering that, what can we do? We can actually go for a hydration station, but I'm not. I mean, sleep under the stars. But I'm not sure if there is like, you know, there is something that I want.
I may be old, but I'm not slow.
Let's go with a, you know, with a slight bait out there. Let's see what's up. With a slight bait out there. Maybe he will trade, maybe he will not. We'll see. I need to empty our hand a little bit, you know. Plus the hydration is a little stronger this way. And all that good stuff. Might be like a reverb into like whatever. That's totally fine though. As I said, slight bait out there. And game? Oh my, oh my. What are you doing then? That's pretty cool. That's, you know, that's a thank you, though.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
That's a thank you, bro. Okay. Well, let's do it again. He might trade, he might not, we'll see. Well, he's out of reverb now. Maybe he'll have a second one. Well, here's a second one. Okay, table flip. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I guess it's a time for a Zil. Here has a lifestyle. I guess it is a time for a Zil.
My eyes are on the spotlight. Job's done.
Okay, let's see what's up. Does he have like two snakes? Shouldn't be possible then.
Who's ready for another round?
Okay, that's pretty good. Hold on. Doesn't matter so far, right? Have like one. How much can we like get damage here? We need drawn. We need some damage on the board. Like some demons that actually buffs the damage. Oh, here you go. But we don't really have pirates though, right? We don't really have pirates. 12, 25.
But I'm not slow.
Give me something, bro. Needs a damage zone. That is not the damage. Unfortunately.
Insignificant. You would make a fine disciple.
Yeah, as I said, like this deck specifically is specifically designed to annihilate armor gaining decks. Something like this one that we have right there, Taunt Druid, and an Infinite Warrior. It loses pretty much against everything else. Well, if it doesn't like high roll, but yeah, it is what it is.
Careful, the cold is catching.
The forest fights back.
Against Mage, I guess that is like a good start. As turn 1, turn kind of like 2, turn 3, and we'll see what happens, right? Oh, that's interesting. I guess it's a taunt. So what is that? We can... I guess we're ramping up, right?
Let's see.
I guess we're ramping up. We have a couple of taunts here and there, but I guess like an Oaken Summons into an Arkonite defense crystal is probably like the strongest move that we can do on the next turn. Okay, he goes out a little. Fine. Fine. Well, an early Zill is kind of like worthless for us so far, but we'll see. I'm not sure that it was the right move. Maybe even like a swipe into 2-3 was the right move there. Not sure. Not sure. With a start like this, like when he has a full board in turn 4, with both of these guys actually buffing stuff against like a Taunt Druid, that means, you know, that there is zero luck involved, just like pure skill so far. I don't even know. Like, we have 7 mana next turn, and like 0 hope, right? Okay, let's see what's up. What can we like get? I'm not sure what even helps us here. Like an early Zeal could help, but we draw it. Then we draw it. Here's a swipe, I guess, right? Remove a couple of things.
This'll be good.
But I don't really have an innervate for Zeal next turn. There's like the whole problem. And he has a lethal if he finds it. That's the whole problem then. I was a little too late. Maybe a swipe, but without a ramp up, we will be like at 6 mana right away, right now, and he will have still like a huge board like this, but just like without extra +5/+5, right? So we are kind of like alive, but next turn we have like a little die next turn, right? We're like alive for one more turn, but we'll die next one, unfortunately.
It isn't over between us.
I guess that was too fast and for us it was like too bit of a start. It was too fast and for us it was too bit of a start, so the Tortollan Traveler is fine. Oaken Summons, all good. That's a pretty decent start. Let's see where you know, where it leads us.
The stars above.
Oh my. That is a Mr. Midrange Draenei Demon Hunter, right? As an Act Draenei, you play gains +2/+1. Starlight Wanderer, okay. +2/+1.
There appears to be no signs of intelligent life.
Fine.
Stop and smell the flower.
Okay, give me a Zill. Give me a Zill from this one. Zill sort of solves things like perfectly there. Against any aggro like this. You get a Zill for 7 mana from a Tortollan. You will a lot of the times actually survive all that. And you know, didn't happen for us. Okay. Didn't happen. Well, we can get a Starship, like a 2-drop from here. I guess this is like, you know, developing our board. Okay, good enough.
Give the Legion a taste of their own chaos.
Well, my friend, well, wait here. The whole hand is buffed. All the minions are yet again like fully buffed so far. Maybe that is the first time I actually see this deck with Draenei's actually do something on the board. Maybe that is a win. Maybe that is the first one I see.
The flowers.
Let's check it out, I guess. We are yet to find our Zill. Like, we will find it right away. Like, right now. But we need one more turn. We need one more turn. Have a Starship, right? We have a Starship, though. Don't really have anything else so far. Well, we have a useful Brewmaster. How about that? That's pretty cool. Brewmaster might be something, you know. Might be a hologram operator. It can give us like a couple of taunts, maybe. Additional ones, right? Useful Brewmaster might just like give us a zone if it survives, which I doubt, right? But it might survive like from a hydration station at some point. Okay. Okay, let's see what's up. Let's see if we can survive the pressure here. Because this time there is a Starship, next turn there is a zone, and after that there is a hydration station to summon like a lot of those stuff. Like if we use a hydration station, the game should be probably over. But till then, it's a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. That's a lot of damage on the board right there. And he's developing it even faster. Like that is kind of like a dream. Each turn there was a Draenei that actually buffs another one. Whole hand is buffed. Spirit Peddler from a shopper, plus a legendary of a Draenei, to summon to the crewmates is actually on the board, right? So that is like nothing could be better than this. Like with this board right there on turn 6. on turn 6, and this is for 0, right? Yeah, and this is for 0, so Spirit Battler didn't, like, you know, buff cheap minions, it even gave a full buff to another shop. So as I said, like, nothing could be better for him. Let's see if we can actually, you know, do something about it. Let's see if we can just survive. I'm not telling like about like a winning, but just like survive a couple of turns. Like if we can actually defeat the first wave, right? The first wave. Because he will have like a mid-range win condition, obviously, with all of those window shoppers. He might like get a sub or whatever that is. There is a possibility for him just like to win instantly, but we'll see. I guess he's destroying it, right? I guess he's destroying it. Because if only he found like a sap, I guess it would be out on the board already. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You will regret it so much if you don't really attack here and destroy us all. Okay, that's pretty good. But you probably had to like draw a couple of crewmates before. Like I'm just like, you know, guessing here. Because those are Dread Eyes, and you kind of like want to buff them after a while, you know? It's a lot of damage, man. Mage Secret, though. There is a rush, right? I guess we have a chill turn. Gave us one.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocation.
Gave us a chill turn. Do we go for a useful Brewmaster here? To like scare him a little. And do we like, you know.
Drink with me, friend.
Okay, let's do that.
Job done.
Kid and Mia and a nice bear. Okay. Well, I couldn't risk it. Couldn't risk a counter spell here. Okay. He played both of the shoppers. Okay, that's weird. Shouldn't be able to actually have a lethal here. I'm not sure why he did that. I guess just like to do a couple of extra damage into his face. Okay, let's see what's up. We have a QB out there. Like, do you have a way to actually deal 14 damage into our face without actually touching our taunts right there? That's like, you know, that's a whole question. If you're able to do that. Whole question if you're able to do that. I'm surprised if Firestone like keeps on like, you know, not working these days. I just realized that. Because, you know, a lot of people just like love to see the stats and overall, like, you know, deck and stuff. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure why Firestone is actually doing that these days. I guess that's because like an update is coming out real soon. Oh my god, bro. As soon as you saw a hydration station, you left the game? Oh, really now? So I guess Demon Hunter is not like a huge problem. He had a dream, bro. He had a dream and I crushed it, right? Oof. Happens. Well, next turn is just like getting worse. That's the whole problem here. Well, it appears that his win condition was to find specifically a demon that returns a minion to an owner's hand, right? If there is an outcast.
You asked
In such a way,
This is the life.
he could return a Zill to our hand. And that could actually win him a game if he had a lethal at that specific turn, right? If he had a lethal at that specific turn. The only problem that, like, even if he does, and if we don't really have a Zilliax from a hydration station, we still have starships. Still have starships. But that is much easier for him to actually deal with them without a Zill, right? Without a third taunt, without like a Zilliax trading in at least 4 minions that he produces on the board. Okay, at least 3, right? Because the last pin would be always a hero power. Okay. Into at least 3 minions, right? Let's see what's up. Another elemental mage. Well, the last time I actually faced an elemental mage, it felt pretty much hopeless. Not sure.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Let's see what's up. Oh, he might just like trade the board, whole board, pretty much. And and stands there with a 2/2. Mind control tech is doing some work out there. But we'll see. It all depends if he has like a good continuation for that kind of start. But this start, my friend, each turn he just like summons a lot of healthy dudes and draws. Well, and a solar, awesome. And a solar. Oh, we have another one. I guess a mind control tech is like not something that I want. I need to find my sword, my Malfurion's gift. I can summon someone. It's not the case. Rush and T-attack. Plus 2 health and lifesteal. Well, that is a pretty good, by the way. Plus 2 health and lifesteal is pretty decent.
You're both number 1 to me.
But that is like, plus... We're still in need, right? I'm still in need.
Think of this.
For swipe.
You're both number 1 to me. I can't choose.
Okay. Let's see where it lands. We have at least like an Oaken Summons next turn. But I was thinking specifically about a table turn. This card is doing a lot of stuff on the board. We need a swipe. Like we can do mind control. That is how much? 4/7. Well, I guess we have no choice. Well, we do. We can do an Oaken Summons and hope and pray for a top deck of a Malfurion's gift. And for him not to find, like, a board clear.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
I'll just do that. We're kind of healthy, right? Kind of. The only problem is that we're not really too healthy overall. When it comes to the late games like this, and Cindy, he has to actually train. Because it might just like kill Incendius for free. What's your turn? Okay, that is actually the win. Not to do that. New heights. Not my stuff. Okay. Well, let's see what an Oaken Summons brings us. And an Arkonite Defense Crystal. Do we need 9 mana next year? I mean 10. Well, kind of, right? Marin into something is really strong. Eonar top deck, Yoxer on top deck, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Fine. Hold on that one. Oh my, oh my. Oh my, oh my. How much damage is it? 6? Well, we're at 10. Well, at least we have like a potential for Marine. I mean, he doesn't have like a lethal here. He doesn't, but in my mind, that was something though. Bob's a Bartender. For a freeze of the whole board. Like, does it help? I don't believe so, right? Like, we don't really have like any good continuation for Bob the Bartender to do at least something. Have just like one Arkonite Defense Crystal here, and then it's like, you know, someone a Tar Slime, awesome. Okay. We need a good taunt, I guess. And we need a good taunt. We cannot afford to actually draw here. We can do just a Zark's Crown. Didn't find a tone. Didn't find a tone. No. Now AFK is like, all these cards are kind of like awesome, a lot of stats. All the good stuff, but unfortunately we're dead right now. Oof. Well, that's, you know, 2 out of 2 against an Elemental Mage. Kind of like, Elemental Mages are kind of like farming that stuff, right? As far as I see it. Like, is there a way for us? I guess, like, as I said, like, again, you have to get a Tortollan, you have to cheat out a Zill early enough, and the Zill has to do some work there, right? That is like the only win. Plus, you have to do a lot of good stuff with Starships, right? We had both of the mind controls that actually kind of like worked, but not too much. We stole a 1-drop. Oh. 1-drop tone. That was strong. That was strong. Still didn't like find our swines there, unfortunately.
Good day.
Good day. Cubicle. Tortollan Traveler. Amount of coffees, right? Oh, it's warm. Interesting. Like, there is a coin 100%, but like, do we ramp up or do we like do a Tortollan? I guess I'm ramping up. And I'm doing that just like to increase our chances for an Oaken Summons, right? To actually get something out. So I guess it is an Oaken Summons after that there is a Tortollan. Oh my god, come on. Well, now a Tortollan will 100% draw at Zill for us. At least that happens, you know. At least that happens. That's pretty good board by him.
And smell the flowers.
Okay. So there is a Zill for 7, and we kind of like have to survive somehow till that one. And do find a hydration station at some point. Like, that is a rush, right? You can actually steal that if we want. But I guess he might just like have a Titan. Guess he might just like have a Titan here. Where's like the best way to use that? Tortollan like doesn't give us anything so far like anymore. Let's go with the defense crystal here. Let's see what we can find. Scarp Pirate, well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Everything else is like, you know, whatever. Now the Carnivorous Cubicle, okay. Elemental. Well, he probably runs an Incendious, right? In his deck. Well, I guess. Not convinced, but that can be the case. Yeah, he actually runs an Incendious. Can steal a 5 man. Okay, was there a turn for him to actually do to actually do a Titan previous turn? Like, was there a point in it? Guess there shouldn't be, right? Guess there shouldn't be. If we mind control right now, there will be a point for a Titan, right? But the problem is that the Zilliax is useless in such a case, because it cannot like reach for it. And we don't really have a way for us to actually reach for a Titan there. There's like, you know, there's a little... I guess a Zill right now is fine. I guess a Zill right now is fine. And kind of like hold against the Titan. Kind of hold against the Titan. Because he doesn't like have a way to kill it yet. He needs like something else, something extra. Something extra. Not sure what exactly, but... Okay, that does it, right? It's a 5/5 left on the board. That was really decent. So that's pretty good. I guess it's the time for Mr. Archive. Let's draw a couple of cards here. About the Bartender and new cards. Well, is there a way he kills us? Don't believe so, right? We're still yet to find like a hydration station here. Ooh, Croats. Okay, fine. Do that. That will help. There's zero chance he can do like 46 damage with whatever he has, right? Mm-hmm.
Engaging TC-130 into
Okay.
this locator.
Let's be careful here.
And smell.
Let's be careful here. Like, we have a ramp up, we have new heights playing. So we're kind of like, you know, developing here. We just like need Frost Lotus Blossom to actually draw 2 cards, because we need some draws. We need maybe a Cruise Captain or a Laura into a draw, into a shack, right? Because we need hydration stations for us to resurrect everything, and as soon as we do that, the game should be over. And the least amount of pressure he provides, the better it is for us. Here we just like had an ability to, you know, to stop the game a little, to slow it down for 1 extra turn, because he just like played Marvel Coffin until like command control attack. That's it. Okay, changing to a point farm, okay.
Mysteria wisdom.
Oh, nice Yogi, so that is true. Let's see. It can be an explosive rune, right? Can be explosive runes. Whatever it is. How much damage is it? 22. Oh my god, that is a lot of damage though. We're at 20, like potentially. We're at 20 potentially. Well, 4-6 QB. 4-6 QB. Well, if that is an explosive rune, so just like we'll just destroy Starship here. Don't really like that.
That rope's burning.
I'm gonna do risk it? I guess, right?
Who are you?
Okay, pretty good. I guess that's a game over. It should be. Had his chance with an Observer of Mysteries. How strong is that card though? Just messes up so much. Like, it actually, with a decent high roll, it could win him a game, right? That's pretty cool. Like, I made a specifically a video about like a Swarm Shaman just like a couple of days ago. Bought a free-to-play version of it. I actually added like 2 Observer of Mysteries, and I was like, this card is probably like, you know, one of the strongest ones for you to actually include in a Swarm Shaman. Like, everything else feels decent, obviously like a Turbulus and you know, Party Animal or Key, but the next key card is probably like an Observer of Mysteries there. The next key card is the one. Okay, let's see what's up. So all of our taunts are pretty much like ready there, right? All of them. Yep. Hex doesn't help. I'm not sure why you do that, by the way. Just save a weapon, but like what for? Like for what reason do you want to save a weapon there? Like why? Why would you need a hex here? You have like a Titan there. For 0 drop. Okay, that is why probably. Well, if he actually calculated it that much, that was actually a good move, by the way. Because Zil cannot like remove bows. Because Zil cannot like remove bows, so... Can steal a Titan then. How about that? Steal a Titan. It's like the strongest things that we can actually steal, right? Let's do that. Gimme. Lots of Frost Blossom for 0. And like, you know, that is what I like here. That is what I'm enjoying so far. Here's my 20 damage. Boom. So that is like just 10 damage on one. And just one taunt zone, no, just one. Taunt Deconstructor. Has a Zil somewhere in his deck too, by the way. A huge one. And a huge one. A couple of teardrops, okay. He has another Thrall's Gift for a Bloodlust. And guess he has it right away. Eonar for us. Have to do the hydration station before. Well, let's just do that, for example. Refresh. Oh, hello. Now let's do that. Well, I was thinking about like multiplying a Zil, but it's a little, like, you know, AK, we cannot like kill it for 5 of ourselves because his board is too weak. Because his board is too weak so far. I guess it was a good run. This version is definitely the one that I like more compared to the one that we played a while ago. That was like called a Hydration Druid. If you want, you can check it out. It's videos about it somewhere on a channel. But as it is for now, we struggled only against an elemental mage because it kind of like, you know, snowballs against you, and all you need is kind of like a perfect draw, and for him not to have like those perfect draws, right? And against recent editions of elemental mages that usually run kind of like mid-game strategies like an Incendious and all of that good stuff, I don't believe like this deck actually has a shot. Well, as I said, you still need to just like draw perfectly all of those ramp ups, all of those like cheat out a tone. And each time all of those cards have to actually give you a perfect draw, perfect value, and all that good stuff. So I guess that is like the weakest point of this deck, to face a snowball in aggro like this, because you cannot like, you know, win against snowballs. Your explosive turn is 8, right? Turn 8. specifically Hydration Station. And before a Hydration Station, you have to be able to play an Arkonite Defense Crystal, Tortollan at some point, Zilliax out of Promo Tortollan, right, on turn 7. Plus, you have to do a Starship before, right? So, and all of that has to align for you before turn 8. For you on to have an explosive turn on turn 8. But if it doesn't happen, your explosive turns, like, you know, delay, and you might just like be able to actually play that on turn 10 or whatever, as soon as you have like an Eonar, like on average, for example. But unfortunately, the elemental mage just like wins much earlier, and they don't really care about all of those armor gained by you, because battle cries of elementals, if they at least draw 1/7/4 that actually deals 7 damage, that might be more than enough for them to actually kill you on turn like 6-7 usually, like on average. And you need to use Malfurion's gift sometimes just like to clear the board. Well, as far as that is like we faced the most aggro of all, Demon Hunter and Elemental Shaman. It did okay-ish. Nothing like flying colors, but like, you know, against control decks it should be a little better. We faced a couple of mid-range decks like Swarm Shaman and Paladin, as far as I remember, right? And all of them had pretty much, like, it felt like they have a 0 chance for against this specific deck. The only one that was actually designed to find this deck on the ladder was an Excavate Warlock, and that is the first time I saw it in like 3 months. I just played it myself and made a video about it before, because that was a nice suggestion from one of our subscribers. But before that, as I said, like I didn't see it for like 3 months or something. 2-3 months, 100%. So yeah, as far as this right now, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check me on Twitch and check me on YouTube. Hit the follow button everywhere. Check the subscription buttons on YouTube and on Twitch. But for now, that is it for Taunt Druid.